Hi, everyone. It's Tracey Valk here. I am a senior leader with Epicure, and I'm excited to share my story with you and just tell you a little bit about what brought me here and why I love it. So, I have been a consultant with Epicure for about 6 years and a leader for three plus of those. And so much has changed in my life lately. I was up until very recently, I lived just outside Toronto and have just moved in the past few months up to this beautiful ski resort town of Blue Mountain, Collingwood. And it is a big part due to the amazing business I have with Epicure and the autonomy that I have to create my own schedule and really work from anywhere. So, I honestly started because I wanted to get a discount. I was using Epicure and I just loved it. And I thought, well, what the heck? My consultant asked if I would want to do this. And I started, and really now looking back, I wish I had have jumped in and taken advantage of everything that was available with the opportunity. I didn't, and that's okay. I definitely am someone as a team leader and a mentor now. I coach my team to sort of not wait as long as I did, because really the benefits that you can earn with Epicure are just amazing. And starting from the get-go would have had me so much farther ahead. And what I'm doing now is just, I love so much. I never even dreamed that I would have this team of entrepreneurs that I could help coach and guide in business. And it really brings me a lot of joy. I never even thought of doing that. And now that I have that, I wish I had started that part sooner. I always had, a really great customer base. And so I was always really focused on just making great sales and giving my customers great service. And that brought me a lot of joy. Certainly for the first few years. And then I really jumped in and started working towards leadership. And it was almost overnight that I had this goal. And I set this goal in my mind of making a certain amount of income a month. I had always worked as a massage therapist and sports therapist, and I had been doing that at the time when I started for about 17 or 18 years. And I loved that job. I loved, working with my patients. And though it was really physically demanding, and I was never sure how long I would actually be able to do that for. And so, then COVID hit last year, and through no fault of my own, my practice had to close. And there was a really scary point in time where, actually, I kind of fast forwarded. Let me go back. What sort of happened was, in the last few years, my leadership role really took off, and I was starting to earn not only that income goal that I had started with, but I had doubled that and tripled that and quadrupled that. So I was making 4 times what my original kind of little side cash goal was. And my husband and I used that money to purchase a little vacation property up here where we are now living. We had it for 2 years, and it was just heaven. It was something that I never thought I would be able to have, like this little cottage. It just wasn't a part of my dreaming. I guess I wasn't dreaming big enough. And so COVID hit this year, and at first I was very, very scared. I had my Epicure business and it was doing great, but I relied on my full-time income to supplement paying for our cabin. And there was a few very dark moments where I really wasn't sure what was going to happen. And though we spent so much time there in the summer, and we really, really enjoyed it. I almost felt bad that people were suffering so much through this, because for me, even though I was worried about the finances and how this would all play out, assuming that it wasn't going to last very long, I was really enjoying my time there with the kids and with my husband. And we just stayed there as much as we could. At the end of the summer, it rolled into the start of winter, and we just realized that we never wanted to go back to the city. And though I will say at this point, I'm not making what I would ever dream as my ideal income, but we sat down and we took a long, hard look at everything, and we decided that we really wanted to move up here. And with the fact that I can work from anywhere and just pick up and take my Epicure business with me. And, the last 9 months, I've had so much more time to focus on it since not massaging and having that sort of day job, that it has expanded and it started growing just as everyone says it will, if you put in some extra, time and effort and consistency. Really, it's not even time, it is consistency. And that's what I've done. And we got to make the decision to just up and leave. We sold our house in the city, we sold our cabin, and we ended up buying what I'm sitting in right now, which is pretty close to our dream house, and it is definitely our dream location. Since we've been here in these short few months, we have spent as much time outside as we can. We got a little bit of skiing in before they closed it down, and we have been snowshoeing daily since with the kids. I think in the past week we've done about 25 kilometers. I'm so proud of my kids. They're amazing. But really, I guess my story, I could share so much about Epicure. I could go into what I love about cooking classes. I could go into what I love about the healthy eating aspect, because it's a very, very big passion of mine. But I wanted to share today just the choice that it gave me and my family. It gave us a choice of literally taking what a lot of people consider to be a big risk. We left a neighborhood and friends and family that we absolutely adored. We left a house that we loved, but we did it because we wanted an adventure. We wanted to find out if, this was really what we thought it could be. And that choice was given to me by my Epicure business and the opportunity that I have to just go anywhere and work this business. I'm in the process of meeting people in this new city and this new town and neighborhood, to start sharing what Epicure has to offer with them, and I'm super excited about that. And I still have my loyal customer base from back home, and I just hope to continue this. And I just hope that by sharing that little snippet of my story with you today, it's helped you see just what Epicure can do for you in your life, and for your family's life, for your financial situation, and for just the ability to have a choice, whatever that may be for you. So thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you in our organization at Epicure real soon.
Check out just a fraction of what Epicure has brought to our life, just from cooking, eating, and sharing good food. Never in my wildest dreams could I imagine these things happening in my life just from doing a job that I love. What's the worst that would happen if you joined us today? You'll cook and eat healthier, and you too could start having more choices to live your epic life. Reach out today.